Hello, lovely humans, Jen Foxbot here. After I posted the Why Should You Learn STEM video, a lot of folks were like, yeah, that's great, but also what skills in STEM? Valid question. Very vast field of disciplines to start to dig into. Where the heck do you start? So I'm making this video series covering different skills in STEM that I would recommend everyone learn, with the goal of helping you to pursue your passion, to make your life more meaningful, more fun, and more fulfilling. So, number one, the most important skill that any of us can have, whether we're an engineer or an artist or anything else, is to learn how to learn, to be able to teach yourself anything. So there are really three things in that we need to do. Number one, find a resource. Number two, figure out if that resource is trustworthy. And number three, put that information into our brains. So let's dig into that a little bit more. How do we find resources? Well, the internet, right? Okay, so web searches, YouTube, online courses, project sites, Hackster and Instructables, lots of different places we can learn. Sometimes blogs are also great places to learn. The library is a great place to go to get resources. Yay, I love the library. They have lots of books. Remember books? I love books. So the next thing that we really need to do is to ask ourselves some questions, especially when it comes to stuff we find on the internet, about how do I know if this source is trustworthy? Our time is valuable and we don't want to waste it reading some random person's opinion. Not that opinions are not valid, but when we're learning something, we need to be very careful about the content we consume. So ask who wrote this and why, or who made the content. What was their motivation? Who is paying them? Why is that person or organization paying for that content? Who published the content? And again, why did they publish that content? And maybe most importantly, what are the qualifications that make this person able to speak on that topic? For example, if I want to learn gardening, I'm probably going to call up my aunt, who's a master gardener and who has been growing beautiful gardens for decades, rather than my friend, bless her heart. She has 2 plants and usually kills one of them every 6 months. Totally fine. But I want to learn from my aunt who has a lot of experience and credentials. And number 3, how do we get information to stick in our brains? Well, honestly, it's really 2 things. One, knowing how you learn. Are you an auditory learner? Do you need to hear things? Are you visual? Do you need to watch things? Figure out the best way for you to learn and find resources that match that. And number 2, practice. Daily practice is the best. 5 minutes every day, and in a month or 2, you will be able to do something new that you couldn't before. Weekly practice is also totally cool. So I hope that is helpful. You are capable of teaching yourself anything that you are interested in. Sometimes you might need to scaffold it, but that's okay. You got this. I hope that is helpful. Let me know if you have any questions or other thoughts, and thanks very much for watching. Bye!